Hello, darlings. Guess what? Yeah, same outfit. Hopefully you saw my last video so you know why I'm still in the same clothes. It is not because this is the only clothes I have, it's because I am pre-filming a whole bunch of stuff. So, doing it all in one day just to get one fell swoop. So this video today is going to be my favorites, highlighters, and bronzers. And I may throw in a blush or two in there as well. So, but I wanted to share these with you guys. Actually, you know what? I'm going to throw my foundations in there too because we're just going to call this favorites of May 2016. May favorites. And you know what? It's the majority of this stuff is going to be highlighters and bronzers. So I'm just going to give you fair warning right now. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to talk about concealer that I have discovered and it has become my everything in life, and that is the Rimmel Match Perfection 2-in-1 Concealer and Highlight. And I am the shade 125 Fair, which is actually I think a shade below mine. I just love this so much. This is what I put under my eyes and as a highlighter, and I love it for a lot of reasons. Number one, it's really easy to use. It's got the tip at the end, and I know it's dirty, I apologize. But it's just really easy. You just squeeze it out and you just stick it under your eyes. You use your beauty blender or your finger to just, and away you go. It is perfect. It is. I use it as a highlighter, and it is a great highlighter. It just kind of makes you just go without adding too much wow. You know what I mean? Next, I'm going to talk about a couple of foundations that one is a new discovery and one is a rediscovery. This is the Maybelline Fit Me, and I don't know why. If you have Maybelline Fit Me, does your lid insist on going on backwards? Because mine insists on going on backwards. I don't know. It's psychotic. Seriously. Okay. So this is the Matte Plus Poreless, and I am shade 120 Classic Ivory and 125 Fair. I'm seeing a pattern here. Pale face. So I love this foundation so much for a lot of reasons. Number one, the match to my skin tone is absolutely fantastic. It's a great match for me. Other reason I like it is it's got some pretty good coverage to it. It's not necessarily full coverage, but it is also not a really low cover. Now it decides to go on and be nice. So it's not full coverage, but it's also not sheer either. And it is also kind of buildable. But look at that, isn't that a perfect match? I mean, seriously, I don't think I've ever seen a match that ideal on my skin tone. So it's just awesome, and I love it so much. So, and it also, it does not make my skin get really oily throughout the day. It just kind of stays put. And I've used this with a primer and without a primer, and really there's not too much of a difference. It just kind of stays put right there. So definitely, definitely love, love, love. In fact, I plan on getting the concealer and the powder to go with it so I can have the whole system because I'm obsessed, just a little bit. Speaking of foundation, this is a new discovery, and this is one that I have had for a while, and I actually completely forgot I had it. I had it hidden away in a box under my sink, completely forgot about it, and I was like, oh, why haven't I been using this? This is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Treatment Makeup. Can you even see that? Quit. Focus here, not on my face. There we go. And this is in the shade, once again, Classic Ivory. And again, I really, really love this stuff because it's got some pretty decent coverage. The match is right on for my skin tone. And I love that it's got this little sponge tip applicator so you can just go all over your skin and then you can blend it in. I like to use my Real Techniques sponge or my beauty blender with this, but look at that match. I mean, it's just like, I mean, seriously, so good. I mean, it's just as good as the Fit Me on the skin tone. This one may be a little bit more pinky toned, maybe a little bit, than the other one, but still, I just, you know, fabulous. I love it. Now, see, the thing is with this, there's also a concealer that you can get to go along with it, and I cannot use the concealer. I don't know what they put in there, but when I put it on my skin, I literally had burns, chemical burns on my skin from the concealer, and I don't know if it was just like the one that I got or what, but Could not use the concealer at all. This, however, I have no problem with. Okay, so next in the favorites, let's talk about some eye stuff here. We got some eye things. And first off, I'm hoping you guys saw the video with my Sephora haul, because two of these things that I'm going to be talking about are from that Sephora haul. And this, of course, actually, no, quite a few things actually from the Sephora haul. First off, I got to talk about it. My Too Faced chocolate bonbons. Oh my gosh, so good. This is like the best thing ever. So I put myself on a restriction where I was like on one palette for the whole month of May, and that was the Urban Decay Naked. So I would try to sneak in like and use Naked for a base and then use this when I could. But now that that is over, I am thinking I get to use this all the flippin' time now, and I'm so excited because look at it. Look at it. Look at it. I love this palette. I love this palette so much. It is so, so good. First of all, the shadows, top-notch quality. Second of all, dude, there's so much pink in here. Pink. So happy. Pink. By the way, thumbs up if you would like to see me do a complete pink eye look tutorial, because totally, y'all, rocking it. You know, there's just so much about this that I love. And something else too is that this one right here, Satin Sheets, I have been known to actually sneak this in as a highlighter occasionally. So, you know, just awesome. So this palette is just everything. It's just, I sleep with this palette. I mean, it sleeps between my husband and I, and he's not happy about that. Just kidding. No, I'm not. Yeah, I am. Baby. Okay, next is, I only have my blue one. I don't know where my pink one went, but this is the Sephora. This is the Sephora collection contour eye pencil, waterproof contour eye pencil. This one is in the shade, oh, Summer Cruise. And the reason I love this so much is, okay, look at this, almost no pressure. Almost no pressure. Almost no pressure. Look at that pigmentation, peeps. Oh my holy cow. This is so good, okay? Now, I gotta say, I've been talking a lot about the Starlooks, because the Starlooks, I hate it so much. This is the Starlooks one. It just broke. It's just horrible. It's awful. That thing is just, it's going bye-bye. So, in comparison with that one, this one is just so much better. It like stays forever. Look, I mean, that stuff does not budge. This is the Starlooks, and look, it's all smudgy and doesn't, I mean, this just like doesn't go anywhere. It's so awesome. I love it. Love, love, love it. I've got this one, and then I have one in pink as well, and I plan on getting one in black and one in brown and maybe even one in green. I don't know yet. We will see. But these things are phenomenal. Definitely recommend them. Highly recommend them. Some more eyes is, this actually was an Ipsy find. This came in my Ipsy bag last month, and this is the Smashbox X-Rated Mascara. This is what I'm wearing on my lashes now, and I love it a lot, especially when I'm trying to do like a no makeup natural kind of a look, because it separates my lashes beautifully, it pigments them so you see just this beautiful frame, and it's not like overly done, you know? So I really love it a lot. Definitely, if you can find it, go get it. I do think that Sephora still has the minis, the little travel sizes of these. I'm not sure. If they don't, you know what? Invest in the full size, because girls, it's worth it. I'm telling you. And let's see, now I think I'm getting into other things. Yes. Finally. Okay, so first off, I'm going to talk about something that is not cheeks. The rest of this stuff is going to be all cheeks and face stuff. This is from Perfectly Posh, and this is the Caribbean Cool Lip Scrub. And if you saw my last video, or was it the last video or the video? Yeah, the last video, that was the Perfectly Posh review. You see that this is definitely one of my favorite products that I got to try out and review. I love it so much. It is phenomenal, and I cannot wait to order a full-size one of these, because this is just the bomb diggity. I love lip scrubs. My lips are always forever chapped and just cranky and fussy. And so lip scrubs to me are a must. Like every 2 days, I'm scrubbing them and putting balm on them. So yeah, girls, so much. Love it. If you do not have a perfectly posh person, I got Tatana's link down there in the description. Check her out. Give her some love. Tell her I sent ya. Okay, so next we're going to get into the bronzers and the highlighters, which I have a lot. This is like primarily bronzers and highlighters. So we're going to start with my Benefit Hoola and Benefit Dandelion. I got a couple of requests to do reviews on some of these products, and so I'm going to consider this my review. This Hoola, guys, this is absolutely, by far, hands down, the queen of the bronzer for the pale face, all right? If you're pale, this is your color. I'm just telling you right now, if you are pale, this is your color. This is what I've got right now on as my contour and as my bronzer, and I love it. First of all, it's really soft and it's really blendable, but look at that color. I mean, it's not so dark that it's gonna make you look, you know, it's not dark and ashy, so it's not going to make you have that dirty look. You know how sometimes when you contour, if you're using the wrong color, it just looks like dirt on your face and it looks like horrible. This doesn't look like that. And plus, it is super blendable, so if you do manage to get too much, just get your little powder brush, a little face brush, and just blend it out, because it will eventually blend away. You see how it's just blending? It'll just blend in and just, oh, so good. I love this stuff so much. I am really glad, however, that I bought the small size rather than getting the full size, because I seriously don't think that I'm going to be going through this in a year, so probably next year I will be repurchasing that. The next bronzer, oh, that's the only bronzer I have. I was going to talk about my, you know what, I'm not going to talk about my e.l.f. contour palette, because since I've discovered this, I really don't reach for that as much anymore, so, you know, that's just me. Okay, so for blushes, we got, I've talked about it before, I'll talk about it again, my e.l.f. blush palette. Ladies, every single one of these colors is life, all right? Every single one of those. Look at the pigmentation. The pigmentation. And I have to tell you, this one right here, this peachy orange color, did not think I was gonna like. What I got on my cheeks now, absolutely love, love, love it so much that this is, I mean, I do use the other ones in this palette, but every single day I use this. If I want to go a little more dramatic or a little softer, I might use one of the other ones. But for my standard day-to-day practice, I use that. And yeah, I know I'm missing nail polish on fingernails. Just ignore it. Next for blushes is my Benefit Dandelion blush. I really enjoy this a lot. It is, I mean, I really feel like this was specifically made for those of us that are more fair, because, I mean, it's really soft, and I know it doesn't look like anything's there, come on. But it's really a soft pink, but it's a really great natural look. So if you're going for kind of a more natural makeup day, this is absolutely perfect, but it is buildable. So if you want a more dramatic look, you can build it up for that. So it works out beautifully, but it is such a pretty color, and it smells nice, you know, and usually I'm somebody that aromas and scents really bother me, but the scent of this, for some reason, doesn't bother me. But I gotta say, it does kind of, it reminds me kind of my grandmother, and I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but it smells nice, so I do like the way that smells. You know what, next, I talk about it all the time, use it all the time, and it is my Wet n Wild Illuminating Palette in Catwalk Pink. Although I do have to say, now, since using some of these other products, this is not quite as buttery and blendable as I used to think, but it's still good. It's still nice. It's still good for a single everyday kind of look. I really love it. The pigmentation, again, really good on these colors. I mean, especially the darker ones, you can see the lighter ones kind of give you more of a glow than they do color, and the darker ones do add some color, so they're nice for a little bit of a bronzer if you want to use it for that. I do use them as highlighters too, so they're great for that too. But I love this, and guys, it's so up for, I know I got a sticker right there. Just ignore it. I like it there, okay? But this is super affordable. I think I bought this for less than $5, so I really recommend that you guys go and check that out. Okay, next we have, and if you saw one of my earlier videos, the e.l.f. Essentials, these are definitely still in there, and this is the e.l.f. Shimmering Facial Whip. We have Pink Lemonade and Lilac Petal, and these things work really well for, these are multitaskers because these can go on your lips or your eyes, or they can go on your cheeks. You can use them as a cream blush, and you can also use them as a cream highlighter, although if you are super pale like me, Pink Lemonade may not work as well as a highlighter, maybe more of a blush. So this is Pink Lemonade. I mean, look at that. Look at that color. It's so pretty. And this is Lilac Petal. Again, really, really pretty. They are so beautiful and pigmented, and they smell good. They smell like fruit. And again, you know, like just like with the dandelion, the smell of these doesn't get to me quite the way that other smells do. So definitely love it. All right, and last on my list is another rediscovery. I got this in an Ipsy bag, I think, or maybe a Birchbox back in the day when I was still doing Birchbox. This is the Jelly Pong Pong Glow Getter Luminizer Gel. And I have to admit, when I first got this, I had absolutely no idea what it was for, what the poop is this? Is that nail polish? What is it? Actually, funny story, the next month, it was Ipsy, because the very next month in my Ipsy bag, I got a nail polish that looks identical. So one day I was looking for this because I was gonna try it out, because I'd finally figured out what illuminating gel was, what highlighters do for you. So I was like, oh, well, I can play with that one that I got in my Ipsy bag. I went to go put it on my face and I was like, why does it smell like nail polish? Because it was nail polish. So seriously, if you have this, be careful that you don't mix it up with your nail polish. In fact, you know how I found this? Going through my nail polish bag looking for my nail polish. Go figure. But this is actually what I have on my cheeks right now. Look at this. Look at the glow. I'm like, oh, so much glow. This is like, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Now, it doesn't add like a whole lot of pigmentation, but the sheen and the glow that it adds, oh, to die for. Oh. Everything, everything, everything. You know, and I know the world is kind of steering away from the whole strobing and the highlighting thing. And you know what I say to that? I say, I'm gonna glow. I wanna glow. It's all about the glow. And my son is giving me a thumbs up on the glow, so he agrees with me. I love him. He's so cute, but don't tell him I said that, because he doesn't like it when people call him cute. Ooh. Alright guys, that is it for me. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. And if you haven't already and you'd like to, click the little red subscribe button and show me some love. So what are your favorites for the month of May? Did you find some new things that you really couldn't live without? Let me know. Leave a comment and tell me all about it. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I love you so much. You guys are awesome, amazing, wonderful. You are absolutely beautiful. And remember, you are created in the image of a God that loves you so much, just as you are. You're absolutely fabulous, and I love you, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Are you just watching? Okay. Love you. Is your bitch a bit? Is your bitch a bit? I am pale, pale, pale.